Hi, Brick Films here, and welcome to my clone army. So this is a different type of video for me on my channel because I usually do how to build stop motions, but this is my review of my clone army. So I'm gonna get right into it and start with the phase 2s. These are custom phase 2s. And this is I'm not sure which year this one's from, but that's a normal phase 2. Only a few of them have weapons because I had to give them to my droids. And if we're moving on to the phase 1s, I have Commander Gree right here because he's a phase 1. I put him with phase 1s. If you know who this character is, you know. So, but it's heavy from a few episodes back. And I have a few more clones, old style clone troopers right here. Moving on to the bomb squad, you don't need too many of these guys. This is my only actual official one. These guys are customs. And moving on to the 212, I think. Yeah, I have my Commander Cody. Well, my first phase 2. If you hear whimpering in the background, that's my cousin's dog. So I have a custom one here, a few more customs, a few airborne trooper customs, and I have a custom Commander Cody right here. Yeah, it's not the best looking, but I like it. And then moving on to one of my smallest legions. I'm not sure if these guys are in this type of clone legion, but I just put them there because they're yellow. I forgot what legion this is too. So, yeah. Moving on to one of my favorites, the 332nd troopers. These are literally so cool. I don't know why. I bought a lot of battle packs, including them. I have 2 customs over here. But besides that, I love these clones so much. They're my most favorite, except for the 501st. Speaking of 501st, yeah, I have a big arsenal of these guys. I did not buy the actual normal phase 2 Commander Captain Rex because you know how expensive that guy is. So I got a custom. Yeah, so I divided them in my Dret Troopers to custom ones. I just put some ones I don't know over here. Stand up. Moving on, I have my clone commanders here. I think that's what they're called. And some random guys. I forgot their names. I haven't watched too much of the Clone Wars. And I have my specialist right here. And I'm not sure, no, snipers, specialist, I forgot what these guys are called. I have no idea what they are called, but just a 501st, some 501st clones. Yeah, just some miscellaneous ones, technically. Some customs. I think that's Commander Captain Rex. I have no idea who this is. Someone please say who this is in the comments. And moving on to the 187th clones. These are so cool. I don't have too many, but I wish I had 5,000 of them. And then we have is it Commander Fox or Captain Fox? But yeah, I have the Fox crew, as I call it, and a few shock troopers over here. I forgot what these guys are called too. I have no idea what these are actually. And the 41st Legion, I think, without the camo. But yeah, it's kind of underrated clones. Moving on to the wolf pack. I wish I had the Phase 1 Commander Wolf, because he is such a cool figure. Yeah, I wish I had a few more of these guys, because I want an entire wolf pack. And then Commander Grease camo clones. Some really, really cool. These two are customs because they only came in like one set or two. I can't tell. Can't remember. But moving on to the clones I only have one of. I forgot what these guys are called, but it's pretty cool. And we have a Geonosian Trooper, Airborne Geonosian Trooper. Very cool. And I shall move on to the vehicles. Starting with the newer vehicles from the 501st wave. I don't know why it has this printing on it. It should be blue. I forgot what that one's from though. But yeah. The build's kinda janky. I have a few of these. I actually had 6, but one of them broke. Because that's how I have so many of 501st. Yeah, so that's the newer battle pack. Moving on to the older battle pack, as people call it, the 501st Legion clones. I have one speeder because my other one broke, because I was just using it for parts. I got a normal 501st ATRT, which totally out of scale. It should be like this tall. And this was the same thing, but some of its pieces broke, so I had to fix it a bit. Yeah. Moving on to the 32nd Swamp Speeders. We haven't gotten one of these in a while. Like I said, we haven't gotten one of these in so long. It's just so crazy. And the retail prices are pretty good. So yeah. And then the Republic gun tanks. Or, I'm just gonna call them that. Republic fighter tanks, that's what they're called. I of course had to buy 2 of these to get these. They are amazing. This thing just right here really annoys me. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. So yeah, of course I had to buy 2 of these because they were pretty cool. And moving on to the biggest build yet. You all know its name. The ATTE. This thing is amazing. I at least most of you guys have to have one of these. The interior, amazing. The way to access the interior, amazing. And the way you can just move it, like lift it up like that. Turret on this thing is huge, and I love it. The cockpit over here, I just broke that thing, is pretty decently made. Well, as I was saying, this section of it is really cool. And the minifigures that come with it are amazing. Just a thing that I hate about all these clones. But the thing that irritates me most about these minifigures, we all know it. Helmet holes. We should have just done it for specific minifigures that needed it. Not every single one. Because that gets very annoying at sometimes, but can't change anything about it. And that is my clone army of 2023.